I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello, it is Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing some resin pieces. These were one of the pieces I was going to turn into keychains to sell at the pop-up shop, but as you can tell by the title, it didn't go as planned. So right now I am using the printable vinyls that I purchased from Temu. I simply resized the design to fit my mold. I went ahead and measured it so I have an idea of what size that the hearts needed to be. I simply just cut them out. Now the problem came in is because these are stickers, so it has an adhesive background. So what I'm doing is putting resin on the back of it. So when I use the tweezer, it don't get stuck to it. Now in hindsight, I definitely could have changed the way I did the design. Going forward, I probably will put, if I use the printable stickers, because the problem with using this mold and compared to how I was using it on the other mold, mold is actually backwards. So the bottom of the mold is what is facing the desk, and the exposed part is the back. So when you flip it over, you have the heart, and it's kind of dome. Therein lies the problem with trying to use the printable vinyl, because it doesn't have anything to stick to because the adhesive is exposed to the air. So doing this mold, it can be tricky because you're working in the opposite, and this was my first time doing it in the reverse, and so it was definitely a challenge, especially my first time around. But with failure come lessons, and I definitely took a few lessons from this failure. So not only am I struggling with adhesive, I also in the process have to avoid creating bubbles in the resin in the process. So those two things that you kind of have to make sure you're watching for, because if you place it in wrong, you are going to create an air pocket between the resin and the sticker, and it is going to show real loud on the opposite side. So you definitely want to try to avoid that as well. So after letting this portion sit for a while, so I didn't let it cure for the full 24 hours. I let about an hour or so pass, and I went ahead and mixed up a little more resin, and I inserted glitter into the resin as well. So it is a white pigment mixed with some iridescent glitter, and I went ahead and covered the back. Now herein lies where the problem happened. And you will see that when I go to a mold. Now it was cute, and the idea I had in my head is cute, but moving forward, I'll probably wait for inserting the glitter, because what happens in resin, glitter tends to sink. And I thought because I let it get a little bit hard that I would avoid that issue, but I didn't. I really didn't. But it was cute though, and it was a cute idea in my head. I would definitely allow this to cure a little more before adding glitter specifically to the background. So I mixed up enough to cover almost all of them, but the last two I didn't have enough and I wasn't gonna mix no more. So I just left those clear in the back. I just left it clear and kept it moving. So, oh, definitely not what I was going for. And the last two I kept clear. So I did get little bubbles. So, kind of a fail. Definitely would try again. And I consider this a fail, a lesson of things that I could do better the next time. So just because it didn't turn out how I would like it, doesn't mean I didn't learn a lesson moving forward. So I definitely did make myself some tips and notes on what not to do the next time I do this. And one of those things is I would definitely do this in 2 layers, which I typically do when I'm working with things that needs 2 layers. I usually let the first layer completely cure for 24 hours before going in with that second layer. And going forward, I probably will do that next time, because these the 2 clear ones didn't turn out too bad. Minus the bubbles that was in it came out pretty good. But because the stickers are clear, having a white background would have made those stickers pop a little bit more, and that's what I was going for with the other ones. But hey, lesson learned. If you've made it this far in the video, I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. If you're new here and you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. To my returning subscribers, thank you so, so much for your continued support. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Until the next time, bye-bye.
What a wonderful world.